I've always loved hockey. So when this team came to town, we got a National Hockey League team. I'm just like, yes, this is going to be my team now. This is going to be my home team. This is my home now. This is my team. And I started cheering for them from day one. Like, it didn't matter how bad that team was at that time. They held their chin up. They held their head up high. They didn't, slouch off the ice with drooped shoulders and head down, because they were still playing for the jersey. They were playing for the community. And that made me feel more like, yeah, I want to be with this team going forward.
Shirley, this is Jock. Jock,
hi.
Shirley.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
Very
to
nice.
meet you. Nice to meet
I
you.
like your jersey.
And I've always wanted to meet Jacques Martin because I am a big fan of him and his coaching, because he always taught defense first. And that for me was always number one, is that, you have to help defend. And if you don't do that, then, that's not a good thing.
The tallest goalie that you know. How you doing?
Oh, much better now.
Yeah. Thanks for coming out. Shirley? Hi, Shirley. Steve Steos.
Oh,
Nice to meet you.
excellent. New general manager.
I am, yes. Yes, yes. How are you? Yeah.
Well, we got 2 tickets for you to one of the regular season games against Tampa.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
that's my pleasure. That's my pleasure.
I'm going to enjoy this. I get giddy with happiness when I talk about, being here today and watching these players practice. I get giddy like a little child. My coworkers at work, sure, I'm just like a kid. And it's like, you know what? Yeah, I am. That's a child in me that never had the opportunity to be a child when I was growing up. Because we had to be, for lack of a better word, I guess we had to be adults about some of the things that we were going through. We didn't have that opportunity to, I know for myself and my sisters, we didn't have the opportunity to grow up in our culture and speak our language. We didn't have that opportunity. It took me, I'm trying to remember exactly how many years it took me to realize I had a brother. I had an older brother. But when I was put in a residential school, he had already been moved from one residential school to another. And I didn't know I had a brother until I was probably about 6 or 7. And it's just like, wow. It's like, when I think back on it, I think, you know what? I really don't remember having a brother. But yet he was there in my life. And now he's watching over. I carry this with me a lot. This is a stone that was given to me last year. It was painted by an Indigenous woman, and it was given to me by a woman that said, asked first what it meant. She said, what does the painting mean on it? She said, that represents courage. And I went, yeah, that's a good stone for me right now. And she gave me this and told me what it was. I went, yeah. And pretty much since I've been given this stone, any opportunity that I get a chance to speak and share my story, my truth, with respect to residential schools, I take that opportunity. As painful as it can be, I still have to do it. Because not only is it telling somebody else the truth about what happened, but it's also helping me to heal. That's a part of my healing, is being able to talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm good.
Nice to meet you.
Better now that I've met you in person.
That's awesome. How was practice?
It was amazing.
It was amazing?
When this day first was announced back in June 2021, since 2013, that day had already been chosen as Orange Shirt Day. That was when you could see people who go to work every day. You could see them wear orange. You could see how, that they were either supporting you or you knew that they were a survivor or an intergenerational survivor. So you had that day to see those people. And then someone decided, you know what? We're going to jump on that bandwagon. We're going to make that a holiday. That's not what that day is set aside for. That day is set aside for you to maybe sit back and just reflect on what exactly happened in Canada's history and what it's done to the people like myself who have survived. But it's also to reflect and honor those that haven't survived, the ones that never came home. They didn't have a chance to grow up, to have a family, to go to school, to get married, to be productive members of their communities. And for me, that is what has to be. It's for, to remember those and do something to honor them, do something to remember them, or just do something that, if you want to go and learn about Indigenous history or Indigenous culture, do that. Like I said, anytime I get that opportunity to speak and tell my story, I will take it every chance I get, every chance, because that helps me in here to heal.